On August 12, 2022, Ebony Washington, who was pregnant, was driving home with her 3 children. Officer Jacob Dessous from the Bradford County Sheriff's Office spotted her car speeding at 72 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone. Officer Dessous immediately switched on his lights and sirens, indicating that she needed to pull over. In response, Miss Washington slowed down and activated her hazard lights but kept driving, preferring to stop in a well-lit area due to the darkness. Officer Dessous didn't appreciate this move, resulting in an unexpected and unfortunate series of events.
55-48, he's stopping.
1054, has its blinkers on, maintaining speed of 58 miles an hour, traveling northbound, getting to city limits to start. Whole vehicle will put you into the ground. Stop the vehicle where it's at!
There's an update.
55-48, dash track.
Turn off the vehicle right now! Turn off the vehicle right now! I want to see your hands! Both your hands! Both your hands! Do not move! You make any movement, that'll be your last mistake you're going to make! Do not move!
After driving with her hazard lights on for about 3 minutes, Miss Washington reached a convenience store parking lot and stopped. At this point, an agitated Officer Dessous exited his patrol car, drew his gun, and aimed it at Miss Washington, shouting for her to turn off her vehicle and show her hands. Florida's official guidelines advise citizens to remain calm, slow down, and pull over in a safe location when they see police lights or hear a siren. A local law firm also states drivers should pull over and stop when signaled by law enforcement, but if there's no immediate safe place, they should slow down to indicate they're looking for one. Miss Washington's actions were in line with these guidelines. Sheriff Gordon Smith confirmed she did everything correctly, including using her hazard lights and slowing down as law enforcement advises.
Driver, with your left hand, open up the door. Won't you unlock it then for me? I ain't worried. I got my gun on you. We're all good here. Step out. Okay. Go ahead. Take it off. Take it off. Try something.
Sir,
Step out.
I have my 3
Who else is in the vehicle?
I have my, trying to talk, I have my 3 kids in the car.
Okay.
And the reason why I did not stop is because I'm in the middle of nowhere and my husband tell me not.
Your excuse means nothing to me right now. I don't want to hear it.
You asked me,
That good. Good.
you asked me a question.
Cool. Awesome. You want to turn around for me?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. All right.
I have my 17-year-old, my 10-year-old,
Okay.
and my 1-year-old.
Cool.
I've never been pulled over like this before.
You don't know how a traffic stop works?
Yes.
You don't know that a vehicle's behind you with license signs for a mile. You're not going to move over?
Sir, are you?
Stop.
I'm pregnant, sir. I'm 4 months pregnant.
Okay.
The only reason
How am
why
I handling right here right now? I have you in handcuffs, right?
I know that.
Okay,
the
cool.
only reason why I'm trying to tell you the only reason why I didn't stop. I'm a married, educated woman
Okay.
with a master's degree. I swear, Lord knows I'm not doing. I was only not because it's dark out, and I have 3 kids with me. I'm pregnant, and I did not want them to feel uncomfortable.
Cool.
That's why I put my hazard lights on.
And then all that is shady. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
That's understandable.
And now I got them coming. Because it's a big old thing you had to make
I
of
did
it.
not mean to do it.
Cool. Awesome.
You can check everything, anything you want to check.
I am.
Sorry,
I'm
I
going
got-
to. But I wish I would have done that over there. I could have given you a warning for
But I
speed
didn't know-
and get you on your way.
Absolutely. I'm just telling you why. Cause
I don't care about why. Just shut up
yes, sir.
about the why.
Yes, sir.
Don't care about the why.
Despite Miss Washington's polite and reasonable language and her attempts to explain the problem, Officer Dessous did not listen to her and reacted very harshly. The police officer's behavior from the beginning of the incident shows that he suffers from an ego problem due to the high level of authority given to him.
I'm sorry I made you mad.
5548, 1 detain. There's 3 kids in there. Just check on me, see if they're okay. What is your first name?
Ebony, E-B-O-N-Y.
Ebony? Last name?
Washington.
Middle name?
Ronyal, R-O-N-Y-A-L.
First initial?
Oh.
O?
No, I was just saying R.
R?
I thought
Okay.
you were saying
What's your date of birth?
4/28/83.
Morgan Road. That's when my lights went on from there to here. Okay. Huh?
That's a good bit, ain't it? Did you hear the lights? Or did you see the lights?
5548, 1065. Name, date of birth. First name Ebony, Echo, Bravo, Oscar, November, Yankee. Middle name Romeo. Last name Washington, like the state. Date of birth of 4/28/83. Bravo Foxtrot. Y'all doing okay? Okay, we'll get you on your way in a minute.
5548, she's going to be $1429. Continuing number 3.
So that was the only reason. And I'm sorry.
Well, you didn't think it was a cop?
No, I knew it was a cop. I wasn't not stopping because I thought it was someone else. I just wanted to be in light. I've never gotten pulled over like that in the dark. And especially with my kids in the car. I just did not want to be in the dark on the side of the road with my kids. I wanted to just make it to this gas station. So I slowed down, I turned on my hazards, and I just was coming to the gas station. That's it. I live in Jacksonville. My daughters just got their hair done, and I was going back home. My husband's waiting on me. That's it. I'm not lying. Lord knows I'm not. So, and I apologize. It was not the best decision. So,
Well, especially you're from Jacksonville. What do you think would happen if you done it in Jacksonville?
well, I don't know.
You would have had about 15 cars behind you.
I'm usually not even out this late. My husband's probably gonna be mad because they're just finished getting their hair done, and I'm just literally leaving home. I meant leaving there to go home. But I mean, I have no.
You ever been arrested anything before?
No, I've never been around. I'm an educated woman, a teacher. I have a master's degree. I've been teaching for over 10 years. I have my own business.
5540 David. 5540 Bradford. Can you run David for a previous traffic infraction for that driver, please?
Never even seen the jail.
It was clear from every sentence that Officer Dessous had an anger problem. But was it reasonable under departmental rules for Officer Dessous to point his gun at Miss Washington and threaten to shoot her in the first place? The use of force by law enforcement is a critical issue for both the public and officers. Officers may use reasonable force as needed, and drawing a firearm should be based on the tactical situation and the officer's belief in its necessity. When a firearm is used to gain compliance, it must be documented. If Officer Dessous felt threatened by Miss Washington, not pulling over immediately, drawing his weapon might be briefly justified. However, once she explained and posed no threat, he should have de-escalated and holstered his gun. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals has ruled that pointing guns at compliant, non-threatening individuals is a constitutional violation, indicating Officer Dessous likely violated Miss Washington's rights.
I swear to God, if I'd have known this was, if I'd have knew that
What
just
did you think?
I
I mean, you said you're educated, right? Master's
Yes,
degree.
and
What did you think the outcome was going to be? You had his license irons on. You failed to stop.
My PA was on too, yelling at you.
You didn't decelerate speed in.
I did decelerate. Decelerate me, decrease my speed, right? Yes, sir. I was on 55, and it was 65 at the time. No, I wasn't going 55 when the lights came off. I was going 70.
I was going to pull you over because I got you doing 75 at that light back there,
Yes,
okay? It goes from a 75 to a 55 real quick, easy enough. I was going to pull you over, give you a warning, check your license, and get you on your way. I started having my lights on since then.
Yes.
Since here, and that's about over a mile. No. I'm talking, okay?
Yes,
You're done talking, okay? From there to there, lights and sirens over and over again. Yes, you maintained your speed. You're at 60 miles an hour the whole way, still not pulling over. That's suspicious. That's very suspicious. That has me concerned. That has everyone concerned, okay?
Sorry.
So that's what's, like I said, it was going to be a simple warning. Now we're in this debacle right now because you don't know how a traffic stop works. You've never seen enough TV shows, or you have the conscience to even think that you need to pull your vehicle over regardless of you being scared. I understand. There's a whole facade around law enforcement, traffic stops. I get that. I understand. But you being scared is what's got you in this mess right now.
Yes.
Versus you being confident of knowing how traffic is. Yeah. Okay.
I was moving, didn't you? He's out here by himself.
I understand. I'm not arguing with anybody. I'm not disagreeing with
Good.
I'm not saying I wasn't speeding at the time, but when he turned his lights on, I did decelerate. I did not go faster. I slowed down. I put my hazard lights on. That was why I put my hazard lights on.
They're all one hill.
So you've been pulled over before?
Like, for a ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was probably...
It was daylight. There was places you could go to. You felt more
Yes,
safer.
yes.
Okay. I'm glad it was convenient for you at that time, not for me. I'm gonna mic her and get her out of here if that's on you. Put a code one on it. Yes.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna walk to your car. Come on. Can I open up this door right here?
Yes.
I'm gonna take this cuffs off you. I want you to stand right here next to your vehicle so you can have contact with the children. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. You're not getting in the vehicle. You're not touching the steering wheel. You're just gonna stand right there. Keep them calm. I'm gonna go ahead and write your citation for you and get you on your way. Sound good? Awesome. Good. Yeah. Cool. All right. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take it.
Okay. You good, Sarge? You need to talk to me? Okay, Ms. Emily, here's your citation for speed, 75 and a 55, what I originally pulled you over there. I didn't give you a ticket for anything else. Okay, I walked away with 3 tickets, so I'm giving you a ticket for speed. Okay?
I'm not okay. No argument here.
Okay.
I know you don't want to hear me talk about it. I just want to apologize again.
Right.
I kid you not. I have no reason to lie. I swear I was only not... I know you don't want to hear it.
Apologize.
I know you don't want to hear it.
Apologize for yourself for not thinking. Okay,
Well,
how about that?
Definitely that, but
Cool.
I'm still...
Let's go over your citation. You have 3
Okay.
weeks to pay it, okay? I'll mine at the courthouse or my parents if you want to, okay? It's 266, okay? 30 days to pay it. Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay. You're a mother, you have kids, you gotta get them home. Let's be
Thank
done
you.
with this today, okay?
By the end of the incident, Miss Washington received a speeding citation and was allowed to continue home. A short clip recorded by one of her children was uploaded online, quickly gaining attention and prompting many to question Officer Dessou's actions. The sheriff's office saw the video on social media, which led them to review the dashcam footage. Sheriff Smith stated that the agency took immediate action upon learning of the encounter. After reviewing the video, they found the officer's behavior inappropriate and not in line with their policies. On August 24, 2022, a local news outlet reported that the white Florida deputy who pointed a gun at a pregnant black mother was no longer with the department, as Sheriff Smith forced him to resign. Sheriff Smith emphasized, "We determined that was something we didn't need representing us or protecting our community." He reassured the community, stating he would hold the sheriff's office to the highest professional standards. On March 23, 2021, Sergeant Keith Vidler of the Orange County Sheriff's Office observed serial police impersonator Jeremy Dewitt, a convicted felon and registered sex offender, riding a motorcycle with a holstered firearm in Orange County, Florida. Dewitt, known for multiple arrests related to his funeral escort business, Metro State Special Services, was stopped by Sergeant Vidler. The interaction was captured on body camera.
"Go down to your knees, go down to your stomach. Do not reach for that firearm. Go down to your stomach now. Do not reach for that firearm. Do not reach for that firearm." You hear me?
I hear you.
Go ahead and secure him. What? You got the firearm on the side. You're being secured because you're openly carrying a firearm.
What?
You're openly carrying a firearm.
I'm carrying a pepper ball. You already know that.
I do not know that. That is a firearm. That is a firearm right now.
Sergeant Vidler pointed his firearm at Jeremy Dewitt, ordering him to the ground while another officer handcuffed him. Vidler explained Dewitt was being secured for openly carrying what appeared to be a firearm. Dewitt was actually carrying an unloaded pepperball gun painted to look like a real firearm. Florida law generally prohibits openly carrying firearms. In an exemplary case, it clarified that holstered weapons are considered to be openly carried. Given this, Sergeant Vidler likely had reasonable suspicion to detain Dewitt. Courts have ruled that officers can have reasonable suspicion even if mistaken about the facts, and can detain individuals with drawn weapons for safety. Therefore, the deputy's actions were likely constitutionally justified.
You know it's a pepper ball.
That's a firearm. I do not know it's a pepper ball. That looks like a regular firearm.
You know it's a pepper ball. He even told you in the email that it's a pepper ball.
Stay with him. You have anything on you? Roll on your side. All right, go ahead and stand up. You can stay at your bike.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Leave my camera alone, bro.
Hear me?
Leave my camera
No,
alone.
you're not going to talk to me. Okay, I dictate this traffic stop, not you. You understand me?
What are you yanking my helmet off?
I'm trying to take your helmet off.
What are you yanking my helmet
I'm
off?
trying to identify you because I can't see you.
You're trying to identify me?
Go ahead and sit up. Stay right there.
What are you doing?
What is this?
You
It
know
is a
what
fire. No, I do not.
You know it's a pepper ball. Stop it, man.
All right, I'm going to
Stop
take
it.
it up. All right, Jeremy, you're being arrested for carrying a concealed weapon.
Concealed? It was in plain view.
That's not plain view. That's concealed. That holster's
How
concealed.
What are you talking about? It's in plain view. Florida's got you 9-7. What are you talking about? Give me a lieutenant. It was in plain view. It's in plain view. How am I being arrested?
Call for a cage car.
After initially claiming he stopped Jeremy Dewitt for openly carrying a firearm, Sergeant Vidler later told Dewitt he was under arrest for carrying a concealed weapon. According to Florida law, a weapon is considered concealed if it is hidden from ordinary sight. Since Dewitt's holstered pepperball gun was clearly visible, a court would likely find it was not concealed. At the time, Florida law prohibited unlicensed concealed carry, and as a convicted felon, Dewitt couldn't legally obtain a concealed carry license. Both state and federal laws prohibit felons from possessing firearms. Florida law also makes it illegal for felons to possess or carry concealed weapons, including pepperball guns if considered weapons. Despite the pepperball gun's likely classification as a non-firearm, Dewitt, as a felon, could not carry a concealed weapon legally. Notably, a recent law signed by Governor Ron DeSantis allows some Florida citizens to carry concealed weapons without a license. However, it still prohibits felons from concealed carry, meaning Dewitt remains unable to lawfully carry a concealed weapon under the new law.
Okay. Go
Give
ahead.
me a lieutenant.
Go ahead and stand up, Jeremy.
Give me a lieutenant.
Got him?
Lieutenant.
Jeremy, be quiet.
It was in plain view.
Have him call for a record for the bike.
Sit down.
Jeremy,
He wasn't talking.
sit
to
down.
me.
No, I'm telling you to sit down. Go ahead and sit down. On the ground. On the ground until we get a cage car.
I don't want you falling back.
It's falling off over the side.
Sergeant, let me get a lieutenant.
You're not getting a lieutenant. You're going to be quiet. You're going to be quiet.
Why am I having to? Why is 970 not valid now? Why is Stephen Casey Miller email not valid now? I don't understand. We're not. It was in plain view.
Jeremy, listen to me.
Legally can carry it.
Jeremy,
You
listen
guys
to me.
Even told us that.
right.
Sergeant.
Listen, you're free to go. I don't have anything on you. You're free to go.
Take my phone off my bike right there.
Okay, no, but you're free to
Take
go.
my phones.
No.
Joe, hey, that's my. What's going on? I wasn't open carrying.
Sit down! Sit down and be quiet!
Where's your
Sit down!
lieutenant?
Jeremy, I'm going to explain this to you right now, and I want you to listen up, and I want you to stop running your mouth.
Okay.
All right, you sound like a little child out here running
No,
your mouth.
it's
Okay,
not that
listen
you're
to me.
arresting me for-
Jeremy, listen to me. I'm going to tell it to you.
Go ahead, Sergeant.
Okay? You're being arrested for carrying a concealed weapon. That's what you're being charged with. When we get off the roadside, I'm not going to argue with you here on the roadside. This isn't the place or time to argue with.
But I'm not-
Listen to me. When we're done here, I'm going to take you back to the station, and then we'll talk about it. But I'm not going to argue with you up here on I-4. As soon as the car gets here to put you in the car, and the record gets here, we'll go talk,
Yeah,
okay?
you-
All right, that's it.
hold up.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Not him again.
Yep.
All right, what's the need?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put him in your car. We're probably going to go to our office for an interview.
Okay.
Sergeant, why am I being arrested for open carrying?
No, it's locked. Jeremy, I already spoke to you, and I told you what was going to happen. I told you what was going to happen, and that's what's going to happen. I'm going to leave this in your bike because you're not going to be able to take this to the jail.
That's fine.
Okay.
Plain view.
All right, we're ready. Please, wallet. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Here's the thing, too. My camera's going. When you get him in the car, do not discuss anything with him. Don't talk to him. Okay?
How is that concealed? Sergeant, how is that concealed?
Okay, Jeremy, we're going to go ahead and stand up and go back to the car. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
So, Sergeant, how is it concealed if
back
I
here.
wasn't wearing a jacket and you rode up next to me and you clearly saw it?
I'm gonna search the right quick. Okay. Right here. Put your leg out.
You're destroying my business by doing what you're doing, and I didn't do anything illegal today. I'm not wearing anything over my belt. I'm not hiding anything. You rode up next to me and you clearly saw it on my hip. So how is that carrying a concealed weapon? It's not even a weapon. It's for less lethal purposes, self-defense purposes. How is that illegal? Sergeant, I'm asking you a question. You have enough cars here to protect us from the accident. So explain that to me.
Mr. Dewitt argues that his pepperball gun is not a weapon because it is for less lethal self-defense. A pepperball gun, which shoots pepper spray projectiles using compressed CO2 or nitrogen, does not meet Florida's definition of a firearm since it doesn't use explosives. The question of whether a pepperball gun is a concealed weapon is less clear. Florida law defines concealed weapons to include chemical devices, but it excludes small self-defense sprays. Since Dewitt openly carried the pepperball gun and open carry laws only apply to firearms or electric weapons, it's likely a court would rule he did not violate the law. If it was in plain view, it wasn't concealed.
It's in plain view. When exactly was it concealed? You're towing my bike and you're putting me into custody for a concealed weapon when it was in plain view. And it wasn't a weapon, it's a self-defense pepper ball. And your lawyers at your sheriff's office said it wasn't illegal.
Go ahead and get in. Slide in. Watch your knee. There you go.
Oh, now you want to be nice?
Just hang tight here until the tow truck. Once I get the bike loaded, we'll go back to the motor office at second floor. Got it. Okay.
Mr. DeWitt was booked into the Orange County Jail on a $5,000 bond and admitted during an interview that he carried the pepperball gun to appear as though he had a real firearm for compliance. The sheriff's office found the pepperball was not a concealed weapon under Florida law and no charges were filed. An investigation revealed Sergeant Vidler targeted DeWitt due to a previous racketeering case. The investigation concluded Vidler should have released Dewitt since the pepper ball was in plain view. Vidler was terminated on October 4, 2021, and later sued the sheriff, alleging retaliation. Dewitt faced no charges from this incident, but was arrested on January 19, 2023, for 9 felonies related to insurance fraud and failing to comply with sex offender registration. These charges, along with other charges in Okaloosa County and federal tax fraud charges, are still pending.